2 years ago on this stage, I talked about Michigan in the year 2100 and what we need to do now to set up future generations for success. Last year, I spoke about how we can strategically grow our economy and our population and establish an aptly named council to create a state strategy to meet our population goals. The theme of this year's conference, thank you, Suzanne, is Bridging the Future Together, which is fitting for an island in the sight of the mighty Mac. The bridge is a living symbol of the promise of our state. It is a million-ton monument to what Michiganders can do when we put our minds together to solve a difficult problem. And that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to talk about the 3 C's of innovation: culture, capital, and creativity, and unveil new tools to build on our economic development record and unleash Michigan innovation. The truth is, entrepreneurs need all 3 of these things to survive and to thrive. They need to feel represented in the culture, and capital to make audacious bets on their ideas, and fewer barriers to creativity. So first, culture. We must build a culture of innovation and make Michigan a place where innovators and entrepreneurs feel seen and heard. Today, I'm pleased that we are going to announce a new team member at the MEDC who will be serving as Michigan's chief advocate and first point of contact for entrepreneurs. Ben Marchiona will be Michigan's first ever Chief Innovation Ecosystem Officer. Ben's going to help build a community of innovation in Michigan where every founder and dreamer knows they have a voice in state government. Second, capital. Ask any entrepreneur what they would do if money were no object, and you'll get an earful. Every entrepreneur knows their next big idea, but access to capital can spur innovation like nothing else. And that's why last January in the State of the State, I proposed an innovation fund to invest in high-growth startups and create thousands of jobs. Today, I'm excited to announce Pitch Me. Pitch Me will be a statewide Shark Tank-style competition, freshwater style, helping innovators address the biggest problems facing Michigan. Pitch Me will identify a challenge that Michigan innovators will rise to meet. The state, in partnership with leading organizations, will host a public competition to solicit pitches and then invest in the most innovative startup. That startup will then be able to take the capital and make a real difference. Finally, creativity. Today, let's start building out what I'm calling the infrastructure for innovation right here in Michigan. Earlier today, I signed an executive directive instructing state agencies to catalog technology, equipment, and facilities all across our state and work with the owners to make it available to innovators who need it. Just this morning, thanks to the Biden-Harris administration, we announced an expansion of Project Diamond, a partnership between Automation Alley, Oakland, Macomb, and Wayne counties that'll be using federal funding to connect manufacturers with a network of 3D printers. We'll also enter a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs to make infrastructure like a chassis dynamometer at the U.S. Army Ground Vehicle Systems Center accessible to Michigan innovators. This MOU, the first of many to come, expands access to talent, testing facilities, and equipment. I want to recognize an incredible partner in this work, our Adjutant General, Major General Paul Rogers. Michigan is going to be the first state in the nation to get this done, and the only one to take such a strategic, proactive approach to open the infrastructure for innovation. Together, these 3 actions will strengthen our comprehensive economic development strategy.